figure you saw that tweet.
Yeah, I saw it.
And you didn't say anything back.
Nope. I remember what you told me last time.
That's good. Yeah, that's good.
What's wrong?
Honestly, I was kind of hoping you put him in his place.
What? I thought we didn't like that kind of attention.
Last time you started it. You were the bully. Now you're just defending yourself. No one would fault you for that.
Coach, I did not think you had this side to you. I like it, man.
Everyone's got their limits, right?
So you sure I can respond? And you ain't gonna get mad?
I encourage it. Just make sure you back it up.
Not even an issue. I got you, Coach.
A look from before as the Clippers made their way to the locker room, hoping to put on a show for their fans here tonight. Live coverage of the NBA here on 2K Sports. A happy Sunday evening to you and yours. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. A moment now to look at the year-to-year scoring output and how it has been trending for James Harden.
And looking at his offensive numbers from the past few years, it seems like teams around the league have kind of figured him out. He's having to work a lot harder for his points, and they haven't been coming nearly as easily as they used to.
Now the starting group for the Denver Nuggets. The 4 and the 5. It's Gordon and Jokic. Then it's Porter. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Dropper in at the 2 spot. And for the Clippers, the post pairing, Batum and Zubac. Then it's Harden. Then it's Terrence Mann. Greg, we're sure to see a lot of quality basketball here tonight, given the veteran talent on both sides.
Yeah, tremendously high IQs from both teams, so expect a clean game.
And
yes, sir. What is going on, Team Swish? You already know who it is, man. It's your boy, Nick Swish. Bring y'all another NBA 2K25 My Career video. This time I'm playing against the Denver Nuggets. As y'all saw by the cutscene, I got a little issue with Jamal Murray. Now, again, this is one of those things that if you follow me on Twitter at TrustSwisho, you know I'm not really a Jamal Murray guy. So having an issue with him in the game and being able to quote-unquote take it personal, I think that's pretty cool. I get to go at Jamal Murray. I get to give him buckets. I don't really like the guy. This is awesome. So this game's objective was, I guess, to just outplay him and do the teammate grade thing, like outplay him in that regard too. So that was pretty easy. You know, that was the easy part of the game. I think what I was expecting to be difficult was dealing with this Denver Nuggets offense, and I know they're not the same. You see your boy catching that lob on the fast break, but I know they're not the same. But they're still the Denver Nuggets with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray's two-man game, and at the end of the day, that's always going to be difficult to stop, no matter what. Now, when it comes to Jokic, I don't how do I put this nicely? Zubac. I know I love Zoo. Zoo is my center. Proud to have him as my center. Zoo was getting torn apart this game, man. It was bad. It was very bad. It was like he got in foul trouble at one point. I think he had in the third quarter he had like 4 or 5 fouls, and that made us have to go to small ball. Now, if you watch basketball, you see your boy getting a steal. I'm running out in transition, slamming it down. If you watch basketball, bro, you know playing Jokic with a small guy, it's not really ideal. You're not supposed to be able to, wall up or even try to trap this guy with a 6'7" or 6'8" center. And that's what we more or less had to do. We had to put Nick Batum on him later in the game, and it was just, that's where things got a little shaky. But as you guys are going to watch during this video, things got better. So I'm not going to trip on it too much. But I will say, if we have to play this guy in a playoff series, I'm going to do everything in my power to make sure that Zubac, he doesn't foul out. Because as much as Jokic was giving him problems and making his life a lot more difficult, I would rather him be the guy guarding Jokic than for him to be, being guarded by Nick Batum. Because, like I said, Nick Batum is an undersized guy. He's really a 3-4 player. And that's just not what you want going against somebody like Nikola Jokic. So, playing with this Clippers team, I've learned that a big problem that we're going to have down the line is going to be size. And I think, unless 2K allows me to suggest trade targets, that's going to hurt us in the end. don't think it's going to prevent us from winning the championship. I don't think that. But I do think it's going to hurt us a lot because it's like when you come out west, yeah, you only have Jokic. That's the really biggest problem as far as bigs go. But sometimes you need that rim protector. And when Zubac gets in foul trouble, or what if Zoo gets hurt, like we're turning into potentially Mo Bamba, which, like I said, we're potentially turning into Mo Bamba, and that's just, it's not a recipe for this. It's not a recipe for success. It's a recipe for disaster. And I'm really looking forward to, eventually getting to the playoffs. But yeah, I definitely have my concerns. I'll voice these concerns, sans Kawhi. But Kawhi is going to be back eventually, and the hope is that he's healthy when we make this playoff run. And I'm damn sure going to make a playoff run. I guarantee all that. But I'm just looking at this team, and, we're starting to figure it out. We're starting to get it together with me and James Harden in the backcourt especially. Things are going a lot smoother than they were. I don't feel like, we have the issue of, who's going to be bringing the ball up the court, who's going to dominate the ball. I don't mind playing off of James Harden because that's the reason, one of the main reasons I chose the Clippers anyway. I told y'all that when I officially showed y'all that I was playing for the Clippers. I wanted to play off of James Harden because I've seen Harden play with Westbrook. I've seen Harden play with Durant. I've seen Harden play with Kyrie Irving, and especially Kyrie Irving because Kyrie is a small guard, but he was able to play the 2-guard off of James Harden. That's what I kind of wanted to do. I kind of wanted to have that same vibe, but I'm a little more ball dominant, which it's my career. You kind of have to be. You can't be that passive in my career. Maybe you can, generate a lot of assists, but at the end of the day in my career, unless you have like a big or something like that, you almost have to score. It's mandatory. And for me this year, there's nothing wrong with that. I don't have a problem with scoring. I like to score. I like to get my numbers. I like to get my stats. But at the same time, it's going to be a challenge if, we don't have health on our side or we don't have the front court that we need. So I'm hoping that these are not challenges we run into too heavily, but I don't think they're going to hamper us to a point where we can't win, but it's definitely going to show up in certain matchups. And that, again, is why I hope, I'm being completely honest and transparent, I hope we don't run into this team. And, when it comes to the West, you have a lot of difficulties. You got to have, personnel to worry about somebody like, let's say the Lakers, for example. In 2K, y'all know how the Lakers can play. LeBron is still unstoppable at damn near 40 years old. Well, he's going to be 40 this year, so I'm going to just say 40 years old. You still got to worry about LeBron. You still got to worry about if he decides to spam pick and rolls with AD, which 2K will make him do that, even though they don't really do it enough in real life. So you got a lot to worry about. That's the main team that, besides somebody like Denver, that I'm kind of concerned about, especially because I haven't played against them yet on this 2K. I'm just like, damn, like what is going to be our answer for that team? So, again, this is another situation where if Kawhi Leonard is back, I feel a lot better about it because Kawhi and Zubac, they can handle themselves down in the front court, down low, playing defense. Even Kawhi on the perimeter, he's still a very good defender, so I'm not worried about that part. But if we play the Lakers without Kawhi and I upload that video, I promise you that video is going to irritate my soul. I can see it now. I already know how it's going to go. But enough of the ranting, man. This video is coming to a close. My commentary is coming to a close, I should say. And I did my job. I went at Jamal Murray, and I took it personal. Like I said, I wanted to. I can't beat Jamal Murray in real life, so I got to do it in the video game, man. I'm doing it in 2K. I'm proud of it. And with that being said, y'all are going to get one of the funniest moments of my videos this year, and I'm out.
Another miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Christian Brown's checked in for the Nuggets. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 7
block, but really they're just kidding themselves.
Good on the first, and that will put them up by 9. So he gets them both.
Yeah, that'll ice it right there. Not everybody can keep their composure at the line in such a big situation.
So the Clippers winning this one easily. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor, completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester, and that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
Oh, hey, way to go, MP. That's what I'm talking about, kid.
Be honest. You were worried you went too far, weren't you?
Yeah, I think I let my emotions get the best of me.
Coach, told you I got you, man.
No, look, I don't want you making me happy with this, but I gotta admit, it's satisfying.
Maybe you should get on social, start talking your own talk, huh?
Oh, no, I think I'll leave that to you. Just make sure you're thinking as possible, okay? It's time to play for everything. You gotta know when to put you back down.
I'm clear. Understood. See you later, Coach.
See you later, MP.
All right.
It is your boy Fred on the beat.